What is up, guys? This is Troy D. Welcome back to the channel, Troy D 24/7 Mall. On point reviews all day, every day. And today we're back, and this one is something that I know a lot of you guys are interested to find out. Not a lot of people own this, but there is, if you mention this around the niche circles, people know what this is, okay? This is none other than Micallef Osaito, alright? No cap in my bottle, but Micallef Osaito. Alright, this one here is, well, plain and simple, a niche aquatic, and is one of the most split on my split list. The moment we did this, I mean, people were running and they just want it. They just hear about it and they just go, man, aquatic niche, I gotta get it. So there's an interesting story about this split, but finally it is here, and I have been wearing this a lot, actually, especially as my scent of the day when I'm outside. But this is going to be interesting because I think that you're going to like what I'm going to say about this one. So without further ado, let's hit the music. Okay, we're back. Wow. Micallef Osaito. You know, this makes me wonder what the fall will be when it comes to our channel. You know, the summer, I think, is going to be very long. I think it's going to be longer than usual. And I think we're going to review a lot of different scents, aquatic most importantly. But sometimes I wonder what the fall will be like. You know, I'm still thinking about that. Like, what would that be like? A few more months down the line in this channel? I don't know. But right now, guys, we've done a lot of aquatic scents, niche aquatic scents. We did Sex in the Sea, Neroli by Bianchi. We did Ozone by ATH just recently. We did Oud Mineral. We did some really interesting aquatics lately. And Osaito just adds to the list. And sometimes I feel like this ain't gonna be the last, you know. But Osaito, guys, is a niche aquatic fragrance that I decided to get a month ago, when things start getting really hot, you know. And because this is a niche, you know, my expectations were, okay, it's gonna be quite a different spin than the usual expected outcomes. Now the problem is, when I ordered this, everybody split it, maybe several people, and then what happened was the riots happened. You know, the riots happened, and then suddenly the package was missing. It never got to me, so I had to look for another Osaito. And this is what we got. We got another Osaito that came in, and, you know, we fixed the problem. But the original one was goners. It was jacked when they jacked the UPS driver or something. I don't know. But yes, Osaito is a niche aquatic fragrance. This thing opens with bitter grapefruit, citrus notes, and aquatic notes. Okay, when you think about grapefruit, you know, that one really changes your perception, because grapefruit is actually bitter. Okay, so instead of getting this lemon, citrus, bright, you know, you really get this bitter grapefruit. Okay, now there is lemon here, but it's just in the background. Okay, it's just in the background. It's mostly grapefruit as the citric opening for this one. And interestingly, the aquatic notes are sort of ozonic notes. So it smells sort of like, you know, when I talked about Ozone by ATH, remember that? That was just like 2 days ago. I said that, you know, it's such a curve appeal because ozone is actually sort of like that smell that you sense when the rain is about to come. It's that smell. That's ozone. The aquatic notes kind of smell like that. You know what I mean? Kind of like ozonic rather than something else, right? So this combination of the aquatic ozone-like notes with the bitter grapefruit and some lemon, I think that's what makes Osaito really, really different. And every time I wear this, automatically I categorize this in my head as a gent scent. You know, because it's more ozonic and it's more bitter than, you know, your expected bright, fresh, uplifting. And don't get me wrong, it's uplifting, all right. I mean, the sillage is really nice on this one, projects quite nicely, makes you feel like, you know, it is like an aquatic. But like I said, it's just not what you really expect. And you can really, because there's a curve appeal in this, I don't know, for me, like, I really sense that it is somewhat of a gent scent. Okay, I imagine this as something I would wear if I wanted to be around my friends, but I didn't want to talk too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm in the group, I'm doing the listening. There's other people talking, and I don't want all the attention. I just want to sip my cappuccino, wear my shades on, and I want to hear somebody else tell the story. I don't feel like telling the story today. It is such a great, blend in the background type of scent. It's not like an attention grabber, like, hey, listen to me, look at me. It's very like low key but awesome. Now there is a similar scent that they say is almost the same, but this is better or done to perfection. And it's Millesime Imperial by Creed, and people say that it smells like that. Now, I don't have MI with me to compare, but I will say this, that when I did smell Millesime Imperial, it smelled crisp, a little bit crisp to me. And that's pretty much how Osaito is in some way, crisp, and you can say a little bit powdery is a Millesime. I'm not sure, but this one here has good projection. So if Millesime Imperial doesn't have good projection, then well, this already has its advantages, okay? But I can't really say if they smell exact, as I do not really collect a lot of Creeds. Now, the ozonic style aquatic intro here eventually continues on with interesting florals such as myrtle and marigold. Okay, again, this keeps Osaito serious, as marigold is actually not a fresh smelling flower, but rather it is a musky flower. It's a musky scent, while the myrtle, on the other hand, is quite green, eucalyptus like, aromatic. And again, because of this slight green vibe, it pushes this, like I said before, guys, automatically in my head, gent scent category 100%. Okay, and then finally, this is the best part. There's this woody musk ambergris like dry down, and I've heard some oud mineral comparisons. All right, oud mineral. We just reviewed oud mineral, and I can say that the only similar thing is this mineral / salty part of the dry down. That's really what it is. And maybe the marine style kind of smell. And that's probably what it is. But ultimately, they're not really similar to me. Okay? Oud mineral is totally different in my opinion. There is some exotic woods here that I think it plays a huge part in this dry down. It smells fantastic, okay? And the musk ambergris like dry down is, to me, if it feels like, smells like the surf session just finished, it's over. It's like a post swim, post dip on the beach. You just finished finished taking a dip, and then you chill out, just seaside, on the shore, and you still got salt water dripping from your hair, like that's kind of the feeling. It's quite nice, guys. This dry down is a part of it that will really make you remember the beach. Okay, so if you like crisp marine fragrances that you can grab whenever you want, then definitely Osaito is a good prospect, okay? I can imagine pulling this out of the vault when I'm driving, hanging around friends, or like I said, just being silent when I'm with friends. And this is also gentlemanly enough that it can be paired with any well-dressed outfit in the summer. And I think that it's also elegant enough that it can be worn by any man in special occasions, okay? Because it's not overly bright, and overly predictably aquatic, right? And I think, just to add something, I think that this one can be an awesome date scent, okay? Why? Because aquatic scents register really great with women, but this one here has this salty, musky aspect to it, that develops on that dry down, like I told you, the woody, salty, musky effect, that I think it can be seductive. I think that a few whiffs on this dry down, she's gonna close her eyes and imagine the beach or something. She's gonna get teleported to the beach. But I feel like this can be worn for those purposes. Okay, again, Osaito, lovely. I'm really glad that I bought this scent, and the bottle is quite interesting. It's like this really cool, tile. It looks like a tile. Not sure what this is inspired about, but actually I tried to look up Osaito if it was like a Japanese word or anything, 'cause it sounds Japanese, but couldn't find anything. But yeah, very nice, very interesting fragrance. And like I said, this is, I mean, even if you try it, this is definitely like, 10 mil worthy, split worthy, and that's why a lot of people hopped on it, because they wanted to own a 5 or 10 mil to use, right? But eventually, I think you guys are gonna like this as a grabber if you are looking for a gent scent style aquatic, which is not overly bright and overly predictable. Definitely Osaito does the job. Okay, so I'm really glad I bought this. Now, again, if you want to join the splits, make sure you follow my Instagram, TroyD247frag. We split a lot of awesome stuff, guys. We don't split the stuff that everybody has. We don't split the stuff that everybody can access. A lot of the stuff that we split, such as the new Chanel Le Lion, these are stuff that not a lot of people can get, and that's why everybody's jumping in and reserving their split. Osaito was one of them. So, congrats to all those people that got in on the split. Hopefully you guys enjoy this interesting marine aquatic fragrance. Okay, so that's it. That's my review on Micallef Osaito. This is interesting. I want to explore more on this brand, just like I did with Jeroboam. I want to explore a little bit more, and hopefully we get some more Micallef for you. And if you guys have any suggestions on this brand, please drop it on the comments. And if you like this video, please like this video as well as subscribe. Okay, so until then, this is Troy D, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care.